بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hi guys, welcome to Infamous 5. I have with me here today Shiroy, Shahzeb, and a new member to our group, Faiza Khan from all the way from New York, right?
Yes.
Hi Faiza.
Hi, Hibah.
Our topic for today is how kids from schools, both girls and boys who belong to school, who are studying in school, universities, colleges, drop out, they leave their education, and they go on about earning money. So what I'm going to ask you guys today is that where do they go to earn money? Is it okay for them to drop out from school and leave their education, or what else should they do? So I'm going to start with Faiza.
Well, I feel like, first of all, it's society that's getting these kids to do this because media is so exploited these days that you feel like that's all there is right now. And it's easy, obviously it's easy money, you know, you become a model faster than you become a doctor. So when kids see this on TV, and kids watch a lot of TV these days, they feel like this is what they should do. And money's such a big issue now that everywhere you go in the world, money is the biggest issue.
Right.
And if you want money, then you want it fast.
But should they drop out from school?
I don't think so. Obviously not, because obviously I'm going to school, and I know actually a friend of mine that dropped out of high school because he wanted to become a rapper. He didn't become a rapper, but he wanted to be one, and I thought it was one of the, it's one of the dumbest decisions you could make, because education lasts longer than anything else does.
Okay. What about you guys? Since I've seen girls not dropping out from school more than I've seen boys dropping out from school.
a lot of people, even after they finish high school, they don't have the means to go to college, and maybe if their family isn't, if they don't have the money, you don't have a choice. Sometimes you just have to, maybe those people have to drop out, and they have to start earning, because they know that if we need to support ourselves, we need to start somewhere. And if we can't go to college, then this is what we have to do. Some people, even though they leave college, they might even if they make that decision that they don't want to go to college now, maybe they want to earn right now and then go to college later on, get that degree later on in life. But like I said, some people just don't have the means to do it.
My opinion will be that, like, these students are here, they just don't want to do anything in life. They don't want they don't want the career that their parents want them to do. Like when I was little, my parents, my sister and my siblings, they all wanted me to be a doctor, but I had no interest in that.
Right.
I wanted to do something in like IT and everything from the beginning, but they forced me. They're like, you take bio, you take chemistry, because you have to be a doctor. So I think this is like a pressurizing for like students that over here, they just drop out and they just do whatever they want.
Yeah, but then
But over here, listen, over here in Pakistan, people more like, they just want an easy way out of college and school. They don't want their grades, they don't want anything. So you just buy a camera for like 60,000-70,000, tell their parents to buy a camera, and they'll take photographic classes and everything.
Do short
Everybody
courses.
with the DSLR
Do
thinks
short
they're photographers.
Yeah, the photographers.
Right.
So over here, even universities over here, they offer these courses, like external courses.
Right.
But I think they're also going wrong, because people will just come and take their courses for 6 weeks.
They want to make money.
They're making money. They're making money. They're doing what they have to do.
Right.
But they'll just give a 6 weeks course, and they'll say, yeah, you're done with the basics. Go and do your work.
But
Open your shoes.
I'm gonna go with Shahzeb, only because of how he said that people don't have the means. Again, it comes back to the pressure of money.
Right.
The world is about money right now.
Yeah,
Money is
it's
the
too much
blood of the world.
competition.
Money's so important to us now that we feel like we have to do anything and everything to get to that. Why are we here right now?
I remember an episode from the Bill Cosby show.
I love Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and in there, his eldest son, Bill Cosby's eldest son, wants to stop his education. He doesn't want to go to college, and he tells his father that he wants to go earn money. So at the end, he finds work at a gas station, and he agrees to that. He's willing to work at the gas
But
station.
I want to answer them both, that they're saying that if they're dropping out and they want to earn money, but if you're dropping out of school, you have nothing with not a degree or anything. What's your status? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna write in your resume?
But does a degree matter? Then that's
in
different.
media,
but
that's
see,
the thing. That when you're going into things like becoming an actress, you don't need a resume. You don't
No,
need
but
to
see,
say
but
I have
you need-
experience. You know what I mean?
Experience.
That's what
you
you
need
have-
experience. You wouldn't, if you're dropping out of high school, you wouldn't just go to an acting school or any kind of school. You will have to do training. You will have to have the experience to be an actress, right?
Actually, that's true because
And
these
the-
days.
Well,
And the
well
rap-
right now I
No,
see, for
see-
example, do you guys know of the band One Direction that just came out? It's like a British boy band, and these kids are
Yeah, but they're on X
teenagers.
Factor.
Do you know what I mean?
They're on a live
Well, that's
show.
what I mean. They went on a
They
show,
got a
they became
forum.
something.
that's
No,
what
they got an
see, not
opportunity.
everybody.
They got a forum to show their talent, right?
See, not
But over
everybody
here,
gets that.
like-
Not
But
everybody gets that
let's
opportunity.
take our own example. I see Shiroy, I see Shahzeb, myself, and Faiza. We all work. She works over there. She worked at a store. I work here. You all work with us. We are continuing our education as well as we're working. So why can't people just go with that flow? Why can't parents here let their kids earn and continue their
But see,
studies?
that's what
Yeah,
people
but-
do. People do that. I mean, people like a lot of kids in college. They do work, right?
I've
Because-
seen parents stopping kids from. They say, "Okay, you focus on your
see
studies
now,
and
if,
then earn."
see that's right, because if the parents probably did something like that, right? I mean, for example, you know how they say your kids when they look at that father figure or the role model, they're bound to follow that person, right? So
Right.
if they see that, you know, my parents never went to college, they didn't do anything, so maybe that's why they don't want to. Maybe they just don't have it in them. Or if the parents go like, you know, oh, you know what, we weren't that educated, but we turned out fine. So it doesn't make any sense for you to go to college. But that's not how it is anymore. The world's
But again-
much more.
but again-
there's a lot of competition,
but again,
and now
this
you kind of
point-
have to do that.
but
so
again, this point
for
comes-
people with that mentality.
But I'm telling you
anyway, go
again,
on.
this point comes, but it depends on how much educated you are. And if you want to earn money, if you just are like a dropout of college and you want to earn money, you won't earn the same amount of money that the person who has a degree or diploma.
I'm gonna come to that, and I'm gonna also add this point that even if you drop out of college or stop your education and then continue your education after a period of time while you work in between, why not choose a career why not choose a field or go work at a place where you can groom yourself? Like, for example, we're at this platform, we groom ourselves, we learn a lot of things, we learn a lot of new things, but going somewhere, and for example, I'm going to take this example that working at a gas station is going to get you nowhere, and I feel that way. I
Same
mean,
year call centers or your
exactly. So people, why do kids want to go that way when you can go to platforms or other offices where they can
Again, I think it's opportunities. I don't think everyone gets that opportunity.
Exactly.
I
You work at, for
easy money.
example,
You will
Collage.
find-
Yeah,
I
but then
think
you're
it's
even-
easy money.
Okay,
If,
but
if
we're
that's the case,
thinking-
then you'd find an opportunity at the gas station too. I mean, if somebody
Yeah.
really wants to do something,
No, okay,
do
in
it.
America, for example, we have kids working at McDonald's, they're paying for their college. You know, these kids are literally flipping burgers and paying for their college at the same time.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like you work at a gas station, if you can take the money and not do something stupid with it and, you know, pay for your school, then, you know, it doesn't matter where you're working. You don't have
No,
to
but
work at
then
the most
how much-
prestigious place.
How much will you earn
Coming-
from a gas
coming
station?
back-
Wait, how much will you earn from a gas station? You just tell
I
me that.
was gonna say something about that we're thinking about kids like us, kids that have these opportunities. If you look at the average kid in Pakistan who's like on the street right now, what opportunity does that kid really come by
Well, if
or come
you're
across?
going to the street kids, that's not even their fault. Their parents are
That's
making
what I
them do
mean.
this.
That's
and
what I
it's
mean.
like-
That these opportunities don't
But
come
like
to
people
these
like
kids.
us, like middle class people
We're
like
talking
us.
about those who are going to school.
Like
and
middle
they
class
drop.
people like
They-
us, just give an example. Over here, people just join a call center because they pay you 20,000 a month,
Yeah.
easy money. You just have to be on the phone and say and everything, or like anything about it.
But soon, later on in life, it gets boring for you. You don't enjoy that work either. And then at the age of 30, 35, you're just thinking, oh my God, I go to work, I do this and I do that, I come back home, and that's it.
Coming back to one point where you said that the parents tell their kids, you know, don't go to college. But the thing is, I mean, these people have, you know, they've graduated from high school. They're old enough, they're smart enough to know that we do need a degree, we do need to go to college if we need to do something. So for those people, they do, like she said, they go to McDonald's and they flip burgers,
Right.
Or they work at a gas station, whatever they need to do. So people, they want to do it, but like I said, some people just don't have the means. And even if, I mean, and not everybody gets an opportunity like some people do. So I mean, for what do those people do? You know, so
But that's still no excuse. Like, for
no, obviously
example,
that's no excuse. But I mean, sometimes you just have
But
to prioritize
if
what's
we're talking
necessary.
if we're talking about dropping out, are we talking about as a choice? Because obviously the people who don't have means to do it, they're not dropping out. They're
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 forced.
stopping. They're forced to do it. Dropping out as a
Dropping
choice by
out is a
choice.
choice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That dropping out if you don't have the means, that's like being
Dropping out by
forced to. But
Listen,
dropping
if
out by
your parents,
choice,
if
example,
your
if you
parents
just
are like paying your school, they're paying for it. It's your choice
And
of
then
dropping
you
out.
become an
They wouldn't
actor,
tell you.
that's-
My parents
yeah.
in my whole life, they would never tell me, yeah, drop out
Drop
because
out,
we couldn't
because
pay
we
for
couldn't
it.
pay for it, exactly.
They would never tell
Yeah.
me that.
No would mind.
So I will continue my education. It's there's job to pay for my university, at least for my bachelor's. Then masters, I know I could
That's-
earn myself,
yeah.
get a good job. Instead of just flipping burgers in McDonald's, I could get a proper job in a bank or any company where I could pay my college and
Yeah.
everything.
Right.
So that's what I prefer to doing, like
Okay.
doing something like that.
So we're gonna conclude this show on the thought that give us your feedback, give us your comments. What do you think? Is dropping out of school an okay option? Would you rather go and work as a model, a photographer, an actress, or would you continue your education and get a proper career, or go to a platform or to a certain office or somewhere where you can groom yourself? Do let us know, and we're signing off. Bye.
Bye.